The Premier League, the holy grail of English football. The grand stage where dreams can be made and also shattered. In the opening season of the Premier League, there were 22 teams that started this brand new era of English football. And Blackburn Rovers were one of them. Now, fast forward 25 years and we've just been promoted from the third tier of English football. After years of turmoil, Rovers have finally turned a massive corner as they try to get themselves back to the promised land. But wait! Venky's, the balmy owners who have caused chaos since their arrival, have yet made another bonkers move by replacing crowd favourite Tony Mowbray with this haphazard clown as manager. Can this rookie steer Rovers to the great beyond? Or will his lack of knowledge and experience drag Rovers to football obscurity once again? Now with this clown in charge, there'll be tears, laughter, and of course, plenty of drama. Join me as we try to make Blackburn Rovers great again. Alright folks, welcome back to yet another episode of my Football Manager 2019 series called Make Rovers Great Again, and it is about to be the new year. That's right, it's 29th of December 2029. We've got a big game up ahead up against Chelsea, but let's bring you up to speed at what you missed in the last episode. Oh my goodness, what a game that was. 4-2 win over PSG to get through to the old knockout phases, and the draw has been made. And we have got Real Madrid. Does it get much worse than that? Probably not. We'll have to tackle that when it comes. We also took on Cardiff and we drew 1-1. Since you began, we took on Pompey in the Carabao Cup. Rotated squad. We won 2-0. Not only was it a rotated squad, but it was a young squad with a couple of little fringe players. McDowell, young Northern Ireland star of the future, scoring his first goal for the club, and Duarte, the sub, scored right at the death to make it 2-0. That has resulted in a semi-final doubleheader against Fulham, and we'll do that whenever that comes around. We also took on Watford at Vicarage Road, and we won 1-0. Francesco Trincao, the only goal with a rebound from a Duarte free kick. He's actually been on red-hot form, because in the next episode, or next game, he scored a hat-trick against West Ham. We ultimately won 4-0 against West Ham at Ewood Park. Trincao with the first low shot there, 11 minutes on the clock. The second was another Trincao spectacular, I believe. Headed home to make it 2-0. Those are two quick-fire goals. The third was from the penalty spot. Obviously, he's going to take it, isn't he? He is the penalty king. The fourth goal for Rovers, I can't remember who was it. Garcia, that's right. Garcia's low shot to the corner. That made it secure 4-0. Now, in this episode, we're going to take on Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. And then in the new year, on New Year's Day, actually, we're going to take on Tottenham. Also, we've been drawn against Hereford. You'll catch that in tomorrow's episode. In fact, golly, are we going to come back for that? We'll probably actually sidestep that. Because then we got Fulham, Man City. Oh, this whole stretch here will do back to back to back. Anyway, let's kick it on. So up against Chelsea here today. They're in third spot. Win for them. We'll not see them. We'll just close the gap on second spot. Win for us. We'll hopefully get us back to top spot. Man United just beat Arsenal earlier, so the pressure is back on our shoulders. Okay, folks, here we go with this starting 11 up against Chelsea. We're being bold with our formation here. I'm actually going to pick Rollhauser. Where's Lewis Gunn? There he is. They were injured. Okay, right in goal. Patucha, Morapel, Gasic, Nesbitt. Yeah. Garcia, Fernandez, White, Stroders, and Smith gets the nod over Trincao, who's just a little under the weather, fitness-wise, and Rollhauser up top. Against Chelsea, going bold. Hopefully get a win. Okay, Chelsea's lineup. Rodrigo and Danny Payne up top. Other Digligiet between Sticks and Kepa. Also in goal. Dilic, whatever his name is in defence. Let's go. Game face. Okay, here we go. If we could sidestep this with something, that would be a positive result, I think. We should be more confident about these games these days, but I'm just, especially with the amount of games coming. Rollhauser, 7th goal of the season. Jimmy Smudger Smith with the assist. Woo! Yeah, a bit of a nightmare clearance there by Chelsea's defence. I'll take that to the bank, boys. I will. Table looks, even with the win, doesn't send us top. Identical record as with Man United, but they have a superior goal difference. Second corner. Gasic. Stalls. Can we keep the move alive? Garcia, Straudus! Long range effort. Keeper. Down to the ground. Was equal to it. It's nervy as the first half draws to a close. We're dominating chances. They might have a bit more possession, but we're making our possession count by creating the opportunities. So 1-0 at the break. There it is. So far so good. Second half gets underway and it will be Chelsea kicking off at a packed out Stamford Bridge. I think it is a sellout. That's what I said before the game. Yeah, it's looking like a two-horse race at the moment for the title, but got to keep my mouth shut. Fernandez, come on boys, let's get a second goal. Nesbitt, Garcia, come on boys. Back to Garcia. A little mistake here could set Chelsea up. Straudus picks up loose ball. Get in. He's had a quiet game, but making his chances. Cowboys. Praise. Let's kind of tip a hat off to Straudus. Dug in deep. He was going to be one of the first players pulled today if we couldn't find another goal. Garcia looks a little weary. We're gonna make that change, I think. But Straudus down here for Garcia. Kangan can come on. Yeah, Kangan coming on. That'll be the only change. He's solid. Kangan's solid, you know what I mean? He's not a... You might get some spectacular moment out of him, but he's kind of does the business. No for Smudger is out, so that means Trincao is going to get 15 minutes or so from the bench. Courage, maybe. Probably the wrong suggestion there. 2-0 job done win over Chelsea at their gaff. That's not too shabby, boys and girls. However, they could put a bit of pressure on. They can. Officers disallowed. Could not be Naki. Sorry, Sonny Jim. Not today. You can save them for when you take on Man United. Mark White on the left-hand side. It's probably game over here. I think he's just holding up play. Fernandez, Trincao into the corner. It will be a goal kick. Job done. 3 points in the bag. We end the year with a big scalp over Chelsea. And that, my friends, will send us only into second spot. Hopefully, in the new year, we can rectify that and go top. Well, look at this. Angel Duarte has won the Under-21 Footballer of the Year, boys and girls. Is in previous company of Kylian Mbappe, Pito Pellegrini, and it's the first Rovers player to ever win this award. So, congrats to the big man. David Torres, former winner of it as well. He's not really gone on to many things, but yeah, well done. Well done, Angel. Blackburn player named to the World Team of the Year, and that player is Trincao, who's on the substitutes bench. But who cares? That is a monstrous achievement. Kukaku named Promising Footballer of the Year. He's actually on loan at Lazio. If we can just get his work permit sorted out, we might have a decent midfielder on our hands. Kim Jiam-ja wins Asian Footballer of the Year, but Lee Kangelin's in there as well. He's in third place. How old is he now? He's 28. Still got a couple good years ahead of him. So a lot of awards dished out. Okay, folks, next up for us, it is Tottenham Hotspur. It is a brand new year, 2030. The transfer window is wide open. We've got a couple of players who've returned on loan, and those players could feature, but they're not registered just yet because there's a possibility of some other players leaving. But anyway, up against Spurs, who've had a pretty difficult season. They've turned the corner a little bit. Can we have a look at it? Yeah, they were down here before. They sacked their manager. Things are on the up. But still a long way from their best. So the games are coming thick and fast over this period, but we're going to go with this lineup. In fact, Raya's going to sidestep in here because I'm liking him in the goal in a minute. Raya, Patuccio, Morapel, Ayala, Nesbitt, Lee Kangin in this spot here. Stepanovic, White, Straudus, Trincao, Duarte. I'm going to flip-flop them around. I think he's more suited to that, to be honest with you. Fernandez not fit enough. Garcia nowhere to be seen. Got a bit of an injury perhaps. Let us go for it, shall we? He is wanted by PSG and Liverpool. Let's go. Quick look at the Spurs line. They're going the same formation as us, but we are at home. We're pushing this guy further forward than they're going for the opposite side with Salamakers. Okay, let's go. Spurs. We'll kick off the second half. We kicked off the first. White to Kangin, straight away to Stepanovic. To Patucha, early cross. Trincao is in there. Remember, he's on a good bit of goal scoring form at the moment. I'd like to see him add to it today. Morapel gets the nod over Gasic. White to Kangin. Slips it in. Duarte's been pulled down. It is a penalty. And who's on this then? Who's on the duty? Is it going to be Trincao? It's usually the man these days. It is. Steps up boldly, bravely, puts it in the bottom right corner. And that's his 12th goal of the season. Give a bit of praise just to, you know, start them off on a good foot. Also just noticed that Manchester United also, they lost earlier today against West Ham. But here comes Spurs. They're building now from the back of the top for Van der Vaal. Ayala, though, heads it clear to Trincao, to Kangin, who brings Duarte involved. Switches over to White on the left-hand side. Amazing run for White. Straight at the keeper, Laureano, though. So as it stands, we would go top with a 3-point cushion over Manchester United, who, like I said, have slipped up earlier. Old boy Christian Piotto scoring for Crystal Palace against Chelsea. So yeah, this could work out to be a good New Year's Day celebration for Rovers if we can hang tight. So I'm hoping we can add to this goal, because right now, just the one is not the greatest. Van der Vaal, he's dangerous. Sets up Harry Kane. We know about him. Ochoa to Salanakas. Come on, pressurize him. Long ball over the top. Raya is there. Sweeper keeper. Don't do anything stupid. Rolls it out to Ayala. To Stepanovic. Ball brave now. Come on, Trincao. Keep it going. To Duarte. Holds it up a little bit. Looks for support. Strouders in that attacking midfield. Sets up Duarte. Strikes it home. 10th of the season. The young Argentinian striker who just became... Was he under 20 years? Under 21. Footballer of the Year. Angel Duarte. One for the next couple of years for us. 2-0. Now we've got control of this game. I feel good enough now. We've got level goal difference as well. However, what's going to happen here on this highlight? Carvel, Solomon, back to the keeper Lorano. Rovers trying to press with Dele Alli. He's got Akers of space here. Akers, but it's chased back to Al Felix. Big save. David Raya can't keep a hold of it. How Felix, just out of interest. Okay, not what I think I do remember him scoring against us. So, game on once again. Saka brings the first half to a close. 2-1 up. Second half, Spurs kicking us off. What to do, guys? What to do? I'm not going too ballsy. Here comes Nesbitt now with Trincao. An amazing run. Slips it in. Stepanovic. Kangin shoots! Probably should have done better than that. Kangin, one of the fittest players on the pitch. He's got a lot of energy left in the tank. So he could be on his way if he gets his own way. With Liverpool sniffing, PSG sniffing. I'm going to make a change. Flinchett is coming on. White will go down there. And we're going to play the Rollhauser. Just to kind of see this out now, boys. It is at home. Don't do anything daft. Last 10 minutes. Last 5 minutes. Strouders picks up the loose ball. Playing more midfieldy now. Flinchett on a mazy run. Long run. Could have finished that off. Would have been an extremely good goal. As Rovers are hanging tight here now. It's not as comfortable as it would have been. And to the last 15 or so seconds. This would be a painful way to lose. Get rid of it. Flinchett is there. Does his defending. Rovers pick up another win. 2-1 win over Spurs. And that, my friends, puts us top of the pops. So after the conclusion of the New Year's Day fixtures, we are top of the pops by a 3-point cushion over Manchester United. And that's where I'm going to have to leave you, folks. I'm trying to get a new centre-back into the team, but we're under a transfer embargo because there's takeover talks still going on. It's been going on all season. It's kind of hindered our transfer progress earlier. Anyway, in the next episode, we're probably going to come back. We're going to sidestep this Hereford game. Even though as much as I want to show you, we might come back for the Hereford Fulham game. Yeah, I don't know, because they're hard to get a chance to be on TV. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash a thumbs up. If you're new, smash subscribe. Back tomorrow, same time, same place, for some more FM19 action. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.